Welcome to Dragon Horde Gaming, and today I'll be opening up my first Ikoria booster box. And it came with the pre-order bonus of Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Zathura, Strength Incarnate is what it's supposed to be, but I have not actually seen that particular card, considering that I'm guessing it was supposed to be the Bio Box promo, but they never printed it in any means or anything. Cost 5, 3 generic, a red and a green. Trample. Lethal damage dealt to creatures you control is determined by their power rather than their toughness. It's a 7/3. Alright, now on to the main part of this. We got the booster box to open. Alright, and we'll be saving the box topper for the very end of the video. Alright, work on this a bit. And it kind of hurts sitting on those. I have my keys in my pocket. Alright, put that there. Move all this stuff over. There we go. Now I got some room to put my commons. Alright. Sorry for the shaky camera there. I keep bumping into the table. Alright. First pack. Tear strips at the bottom. Oh, it looks like these aren't where they're going to have the rare in the front. Nice. Any alt arts I'm going to be putting in their own pile. Uncommons. Reconnaissance Mission, Rooting Moloch, Save Thundermane, and our rare is Song of Creation. Cost 4, 1 generic, a green, a blue, and a red. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Whenever you cast a spell, draw 2 cards. At the beginning of your end step, discard your hand. Dismal Blackwater and a companion placeholder. Alright, I'm going to move these a little bit over that way. Set that there. Okay, we got Reptilian Reflection, Unbreakable Bond, Insatiable Hemiphage for an alt art, and our rare is Voracious Great Shark. Cost 5, 3 generic, 2 blue. Come on, camera, stop this. I'm sorry about the camera not wanting to focus on the cards. Cost 3 generic, 2 blue. Flash. When Voracious Great Shark enters the battlefield, counter target artifact or creature spell. And a foil, Fire Prophecy. Alright. Forest and a beast token. Alright. And we got a Migratory Greathorn, alt art, Migration Path, Valiant Rescuer, Stormwild Caprador, and our rare is another Song of Creation. Wow. And a foil Zagoth Mamba. Alright, and a Dismal Backwater, and a dinosaur token. That's weird. Okay. I haven't seen something like that. I'm going to have to look at that later. Alright. Primal Empathy. Avian Oddity. Cunning Nightbounder. And our rare is Mythos of Nethroi. Cost 3, 2 generic and a black. Destroy a target non-land permanent if it's a creature, or if green and white was spent to cast this spell. Alright. Island and a human soldier token. Alright. Charge of the Forever Beast. Sanctuary Lockdown. Zagoth Crystal, and our rare is Luris the Dream Den. Of the Dream Den. Cost 3, 1 generic and 2 Orzhov. Each permanent card in your starting deck has converted mana cost 2 or less. Lifelink. During each of your turns, you may cast 1 permanent spell with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard. Alright, I'm gonna put those in the wrong spot. Oh, come on, camera, focus on the cards. Jubilant Skybounder, Channeled Force, Splendor Mare, and our rare is Unpredictable Cyclone. Cost 5, 3 generic, 2 red. If a cycling ability of a non-land card would cause you to draw a card, instead exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a card that shares a card type with the cycled card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then put the exiled cards that weren't cast this way on the bottom of your library in a random order. Cycle 2. Foiled Dream-Tailed Heron. And we got a token card and a Blossoming Sands. A counter card, I mean, not a token. Alright. Well, looks like there's a foil in here. Alright. Mystic Subdual. Zenith Flare. Grim Dancer. And a rare is Extinction Advent. Cost 4, 3 generic, and a black. Choose odd or even. Exile creatures with converted mana cost of the chosen value. 0 is even. Alright. And our foil is Will of the All Hunter. Alright. I think it's because of the poor lighting in here that I'm having troubles with my camera. Alright. We have only gotten 2 alternate arts, so sorry about that. Let's see if I can fix that. Alright, Footfall Crater, Skull Prophet, Boon of the Wish Giver, and our rare is Eerie Ultimatum. Cost 7, 2 white, 3 black, 2 green. Return any number of permanent cards with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. And our rare is a Sky Cat Sovereign. It's rare foil. Rare. So it costs a blue and a white. Flying Sky Cat Sovereign gets +1/+1 for each creature you control with flying. Pay 4 to generic a white and a blue. Create a 1/1 white cat bird creature token with flying. Alright. Another counter card. Alright, got the commons out of the way. Uncommons. And our rare is... Charger the Forever Beast, Chittering Harvester, Barrier Breach, and our rare is a Kitria Triumph. I'm butchering that name. One of those three ways I'm saying it. Forest Island Mountain, green, blue, and red. Taps for green, blue, and red, or red. And it enters battlefield taps, cycling 3. Right, and we got a foil Rumbling Rock Slide. Alright, I'm gonna start reading off the comments. I don't need to do that. Alright. Oh, we got an alt art, extended art, so an extended art, but full art rare somewhere in there. Hornbash Mentor, Flame Spill, Cunning Nightbounder, and our rare is, oh wow, full art Vivian Monsters Advocate. Cost 5, 3 generic, 2 green. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast creature spells from the top of your library. Pay +1 loyalty, create a 3/3 green beast creature token. Put your choice of vigilance counter, a reach counter, or a trample counter on it. -2. When you cast your next creature spell, search your library for a creature card with lesser converted mana cost, put it into the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Blossoming Sands and Junk. So is that our first mythic? I think that is our first mythic. Alright. Move that off to the side. It's a really good mythic to pull. Although I think they may have increased how often you can get the alt art in a rare slot. Neutralize. Sonorous Howlbounder. Ivy Elemental, and our rare is Luminous Broodmoth. Cost 4, 2 generic and 2 white. Flying, whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return to the battlefield under its owner's control with flying counter on it. Alright, we got the Mothra. Alright. 2 mythics in a row. Cool. Alright. Proud Wallbounder, Bastion of Remembrance, Heartless Act, and our rare is Genesis Ultimatum. It costs 7, 2 green, 3 blue, 2 red. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, put any number of permanent cards from among them into the battlefield and the rest into your hand. Exile Genesis Ultimatum. Alright. To the uncommons, Mystic Subdual, Necropanther, Zagoth Crystal, and our rare is Slitherwisp. Cost 1 blue, 2 black. Flash, whenever you cast another spell that has flash, you draw a card and each opponent loses 1 life. Plains and Human Soldier token. Sorry about the barking in the background. There's nothing I can really do about that. Alright, there we go. We finally got another alt art in the common slot. Dreamtail Heron. Oop, we got a Sprite Dragon. Unbreakable Bond. Oh, it's a double alt art. Insatiable Hemophage. And our rare is Mythos of Snapdax. Cost 4, 2 generic, 2 white. Each player chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker from among the non-land permanents they control, then sacrifice the rest. If black and red was spent to cast this spell, you choose the permanents for each player instead. Alright. This one didn't have a freaking tear strip on it. Alright. What is this about? Some new stuff on the back of the cards. It's getting a little weird. Alright, we got a Neutralize, Sorus Hellbounder, General's Enforcer, and our rare is another Extinction Event. Did I already go over this one? No, I have not. Alright. Cost 3, generic and a black, choose odd or even, exile creatures with converted mana cost of the chosen value. 0 is even. Plains and Human Soldier. Oh, wait, no, I already did. I see it now. Sorry about that. Don't like to keep going over. We got 2 duplicates so far in this. Huh. Alright. Alright. We got a Wingspan Mentor, Necropanther, Porcuparrot, and our rare is a Cubworn alternate art. Cost 4, 3 generic and a white. It's got Mutate for 4, 2 generic and 2 white. Lifelink. Whenever this creature mutates, create a 2/1/1 cat white cat creature tokens with lifelink. Jungle Hollow and counter token. Alright. Alright, we got a Flourishing Fox, Regal Leosaur, Lead the Stampede, and our rare is a Gem Razor. Creature that's on the cover of all the products. Cost 4, 3 generic and a green. Mutate for 3, 1 generic and 2 green. Reach, trample. Whenever this creature mutates, destroy a target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. 4/4. And a foil Lurking Deadeye. Alright. Did I... Yeah, I should supposed to be putting the foils there, but oh well. In the uncommons then. Alright. Skull Prophet, Altar Glowstone Recluse, Duskfang Mentor, and a Titan's Nest, which costs 4, a generic, a black, a green, and a blue. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may put that card into your graveyard. Exile cards from your graveyard, add a colorless. Spend this mana only to cast colored spells without X in its mana cost. Basically, making everything without X have that broken mechanic, what is it called? Delve? But really, it's only broken in Modern, really. Standard Delve wasn't much of a thing, from what I could tell, when I played around in that time. Alright, we got a Pouncing Great Shark, Archipelagore, Boneyard Lurker, and our rare is Snapdax, Apex of the Hunt. Cost 4, 1 generic, a red, white, and a black. Mutate for 5, 2 generic, hybrid Rakdos, 2 white. Has double strike. Whenever this creature mutates, deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls, and you gain 4 life. Alright. Void Beckoner, Monument Rumbler, Ivy Elemental, and our rare is a Regruin Triome. Island Mountain Plains, taps for blue, red, and white, enters tapped, and cycling for 3. Alright. Seems like all the token cards are bent in the corner. It's troubling. Alright. Swallowed Whole, Savai Crystal, Ominous Sea, and Genesis Ultimatum. Didn't we already just do a Genesis Ultimatum here? We got the Eerie Ultimatum, but nope, we didn't get a Genesis. No Genesis Ultimatum. Cost 7, 2 green, 3 blue, 2 red. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, put any number of permanent cards from among them into the battlefield, and the rest into your hand. Exile Genesis Ultimatum. And a foil Cloud Piercer. Alt art. Nice. Planes and a counter token. I'll be right back. Nope. I'm in the middle of recording. Sorry about that. It was starting to get a little too loud in that next room. Alright. Oops, sorry about that. We got these. Migration Path. Fight as one. Parcel Beast, and a rare is Wenota, Joiner of Forces. Cost 4, 2 generic, a red and a white. Wherever a non-human creature you control attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a human creature card from among them into the battlefield, tapped and attacking. It gains indestructible until end of turn. Put the rest of the cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. I'm pretty sure this card's gonna get right up in there in the ban because I've played against it in Arena and it is so broken. You have to get rid of her immediately or else the game just is over because they do all kinds of crap with her. Alright, we got an Adaptive Shimmer for a foil. Alright. Alright, we got Valiant Rescuer, Sorinus Hellbounder, Spacious Styx for an alt art, and a Umori the Collector. Cost 4, 2 Golgari, and its companion. Each non-land card in your starting deck shares a card type. As Umori the Collector enters the battlefield, choose a card type. Spells you cast of the chosen card type cost 1 less to cast. Alright. Alright, we got a Exuberant Wolfbear, King Sight Mentor, Altart Lore Dracus, and a rare is Crystalline Giant. Cost 3. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose a kind of counter at random that Crystalline Giant doesn't have on it from among Flying, First Strike, Death Touch, Hexproof, Lifelink, Menace, Reach, Trample, Vigilance, and 1/1 counter. +1/+1 counter. Put a counter of that kind on Crystalline Giant. We got a Cavern Whisper for an alt art. Blazing Volley. Oh wait, that's commons. Regal Leosaur, Titanothrex, Escape Protocol, and our rare is Obosh, the Prey Piercer. Cost 5 and 3 generic, 2 Rakdos. Your starting deck contains only cards with odd converted mana costs and land cards. If a source you control with an odd converted mana cost would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage to that permanent or player instead. Ooh, and a Kraken token. Alright, we're on to the last third of this pack. Alright. Seemed like all the alt art cards may have been in the middle there. Titanothrex, Blitz of the Thunder Raptor, Savvy Thundermane, and our rare is Emergent Ultimatum. Cost 2 black, 3 green, 2 blue. Search your library for up to 3 monocolored cards with different names, then exile them. An opponent chooses one of those cards, shuffle that card into your library, may cast the other cards without paying their mana costs. Ooh, and a foiled Shark Typhoon. Cost 6, 5 generic, and a blue. Come on, focus on the card in front of you, camera. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a XX blue shark creature token with flying, where X is that spell's converted mana cost. Cycling X1 and a blue. When you cycle Shark Typhoon, create an XX blue shark creature token with flying. Alright. Huntmaster Liger, Jubilant Skybounder, Sanctuary Smasher, and our rare is Labyrinth Raptor. Come on, focus on the card. It's a black and red. Menace. When a creature you control with Menace becomes blocked, defending player sacrifices a creature blocking it. Pay a black and red. Creatures you control with Menace get +1/+0 until end of turn. I wish they would actually listen to me. Fucking rude. Sorry about my language. We got the Vulpikeet for that. Monstrous Step. Catrian Crystal. Flame Spill. And our rare is Jagatha the Wellspring. Cost 5 for generic and a Gruul. No card in your starting deck has more than one of the same mana symbols in its mana cost. Come on, focus on the card. Tap, add one of each color. This mana can't be spent to pay generic mana costs. Alright. Now that we got advertisements for Dungeons and Dragons. Wizards is getting desperate, it looks like. Weaponized Monsters, Asperacious Styx, Channel Force, and a rare is another Crystalline Giant. So many duplicates. Alright. Why can't I get duplicates of Mythics, huh? Alright. Pouncing Shore Shark, Frill Scare Mentor, Escape Protocol, and our rare is an Ozolith. Cost 1. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it had counters on it, put those counters on the Ozolith. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if the Ozolith has counters on it, you may move all those counters from Ozolith onto target creature. Alright. I need one more of those and I have a playset. Oh, we got a Altart Migratory Greathorn again. Gloom. That's not that. We got a Exuberant Wolf Bear, Majestic Alicorn, another alt art, General Enforcer, and our rare is Eerie Ultimatum. We already went over an Eerie Ultimatum, so yeah. Swiftwater Cliffs and a cat. Alright. So, my guess is that you could possibly get 4 alt arts in a single pack. One in the common, one in the uncommon, one in the rare, and one in the foil. I wonder if I can get one of those. Alright. That. Proud Wall Bonder, Lead the Stampede, Blitz of the Thunder Raptor, and our rare is Garuda Duma Depths. A little mini Emrakul. At least it looks like Emrakul. Cost 6 for generic and 2 Dimir. Your starting deck contains only cards with even converted mana costs. When Garuda enters the battlefield, each player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. Put a creature card with an even converted mana cost from among those cards into the battlefield under your control. Alright. All Hunter, Clash of Titans, Katria, Crystal, and rare is a Shark Typhoon. And we got a foil Raguran Crystal. We're down to 3 packs left. Alright. Alright, got a Wingspan Mentor, Trumpeting Gnar Alter Art, Raguran Crystal, Skycat Sovereign. We already went over Skycat Sovereign, which was a foil. Still a lot of duplicates. Solid footing for a foil in this, and there we go. Alright. Alright, we got a Reptilian Reflection, Channel Force, Splendor Mare, and our rare is Dirgebat. Cost 4, 2 generic, 2 black. Mutate for 6, 4 generic and 2 black. Flash, flying. Whenever this creature mutates, destroy target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Alright, last pack, and then we got the